Hi, I'm Fred Lee from the Gift and Home Channel. I was at a hospital not long ago doing some focus groups of patients. And one of the stories that came up several times in these focus groups were patients who said, you know, this hospital is here in the middle of the inner city, and it doesn't have enough parking. But there's parking all around the hospital with parking meters. So we drive up, we're in a hurry to see a patient, we're anxious about that. We drive up, go into the hospital, we don't have the coins, we look around for a coin dispenser, there isn't any. We go into the gift shop and say, you know, I need some coins for the parking meter outside. And they say, I'm sorry, but we don't give coins, we don't do change unless you buy something. And it's a little irritating. So I took this information and I went to the director of the gift shop. And I said, by the way, in our focus groups, I've heard that sometimes people come in here asking for quarters for the parking meters. Is that right? She said, oh, yes, all the time. I said, well, how many times a day? I don't know. They're coming in here all the time, at least a dozen times probably. Drives us crazy. And I said, what do you say to them when they need to go? Oh, well, we tell them that, you know, we don't really make change for you unless you buy something. So I said, okay, let me get this straight. Somebody's very anxious. Somebody's got some bad news in the hospital. They're desperate to get to the side of a patient. They rush in here to try to find a coin because there's no coin dispenser out there by the front door. And you say, why don't you shop around a little while here and find something? And when you find something, we'll give you some change if you buy it. And that's what you tell them. And she said, well, what are you telling us? So we should carry a lot of quarters here and make change? Because let me tell you, that would be really difficult for us to do. I said, I'm not telling you what to do at all. I'm only giving you some feedback from your customer. Feedback from customers is extremely important. And the experience of every customer turns into a story that they tell. When I'm in a focus group, I'm hearing stories from patients. And if I'm hearing their stories, imagine all the other people that's hearing their stories. So the reputation of a gift shop in a hospital can reflect on the whole hospital itself. I talk about these things and much more in my book, If Disney Ran Your Hospital, 9.5 Things You Would Do Differently. Until next time, I'm Fred Lee from the Gift and Home Channel.